And we are back to the biggest esports event of the country. It's going to be the Nationals. And coming up lang, casters, I'm Saya and with me is TDZ. And nakatunghay tayo kanina ng napakagandang game between STIE Olympians and PLDT Smart Omega.
Sobrang init talaga. Isipin mo, well, simula una, kuwang-kuha na dito Smart Omega yung playstyle nila, nakuha nila yung mga comfort heroes nila, and also given the fact na all the way, snowball talaga sila. Hindi nila binigyan ng pagkakataon yung STI Olympians para makabawi. There are a little bit of mistakes sa side ng PLDT Smart Omega, pero controllable. Yun yung mga damage na pwede mong talagang sabihin na okay lang yan, reset tayo for the next skirmish, and also given the fact na na-control agad nila yung mga core heroes ng STI Olympians. Talagang perfect na perfect execution for PLDT Smart Omega.
Kumbaga nakuha yung kiliti ng STIE Olympians
Isa
para
pa yun.
hindi na sila makabangon muli. Kasi what we've seen kanina is they are trying to control the game and making it fast as possible para hindi na makahabol yung STIE Olympians, which was very well done by PLDT Smart Omega. But of course, we have to give credit then to STIE Olympians. Syempre, even though that they saw some flaws, kahit pa paano na-take advantage
Mapalag
naman
sila.
nila yun eh.
Mapalag sila.
So it was also a good progress for STIE Olympians. Pero hindi pa rin to nagtatapos because we have our second game. This is the redemption game for STIE Olympians.
So tingnan natin mga kaibigan kung kaya nga ba ng STI Olympians na i-force na at least ng isa pang game 3, ng isa pang game itong series natin ngayong hapon mga kaibigan. So PLD Smart Omega makaka 2-0 pa sila kasi kapag naka 2-0 sila, makakuha sila ng 3 points which will position themselves on the top 1.
Yes.
Mga parang 16 points sila ngayon plus 3, so that's 19 points in total.
Sweet.
At ang top 1 natin which is 17 lang.
Yes.
So ang
Medyo up
laking
sila ng
boost,
2
no?
points kapag ganon.
Ang laking boost nun para sa kanila. So again, ladies and gentlemen, may kita natin yan mamaya when it comes to drafting. Kasi tingin ko yun din yung mga pwede nilang i-adjust eh. Ang maa-analyze ko sa first draft nila, which is okay kung may pick mo yung Harith. But tingin ko may masyadong greedy. Yung, again, going for at least 2 or 3 core hero. Well, it is also possible, pero medyo mahirap siyang initiate. You're relying too much on the mid-game to late-game fights. But we all know the PLD Smart Omega, gusto nilang humarurot ng humarurot. Marangkada ng marangkada. And tingin ko, adjustments when it comes to draft or at least a little bit of playing more aggressively. Ride with the wave, ika nga.
Yes, pero I still think that this Harith, if ever man na hindi siya maban, hindi pa rin kasi siya ibibigay ng STIE Olympians sa PLDT Smart Omega. But again, ladies and gents, this is our second game. And we are now onto the drafting phase with PLDT Smart Omega onto the blue side and STIE Olympians on the red. And if we are seeing, mukhang naban na si Lunox dito.
Oh, respect.
Even though that PLDT Smart Omega are the ones who use that Lunox.
And well, nakita kasi natin kanina yung ano eh. Kasi kung sakaling hindi mo pipiliin, iban mo na lang. Kasi it will give an idea. Since may idea ng STI Olympians na okay, effective pa rin talaga ang Lunox. Ito yung isa sa mga challenges natin from our first game. So remove it instead. And also, almost the same bans here rather for side ng STI Olympians, Diggy, and also Leo Mord naman sa side ng PLDT Smart Omega. Let's see kung ano nga ba magiging priority pick nila dito.
There are so many options and one is the Kaja. At ayan na nga, na-lock in na ni Cripsu ang Kaja. But knowing that this also gives good options for STIE Olympians and one of which, yan na nga, na-hover nila, it's going to be that Grok, may Chupa. O at ayan na nga, bago pa ako pakapag-speculate, nilock in na nila ang Chu at ang Grok. Mukhang they will be the one for using these two for the second game.
Yep. Well, alam naman natin talaga, ang Grok and also the Cho combination is also one of the first possible priority picks for all of the teams right here from our league. At again, with the mobility, kasi parang ano yun eh, parang mirror yan eh. Kung sakaling magiging open yung Kaja, you need to answer with the Cho. Again, kung sakali meron silang pick-off potential, kailangan mo rin meron din ikaw na pick-off potential na pwedeng i-counteract or at least control the Kaja when it comes to the early game. We've seen this Kaja every single time na the way he can at least clear out the wave so easily is really fast.
Yeah, looks like members of PLDT Smart Omega thinking very well kung ano. Pero I would like to commend the PLDT Smart Omega, no? Even if, STIE Olympians, we have seen them in their team standings, they still treat STIE Olympians as a very seriously. Hindi sila katulad ng ibang teams na, like that eh.
Oo.
But anyway, going
Your
back, we
team
have
is
seen na
banning.
ban na ang Minotaur dito. Even though that the Minotaur wasn't able to use his Minoan Fury very well dun sa ating previous game. I think it's more of a respect ban because it's still considered as a
Your
comfort pick eh.
team is
Pati
picking.
mapapansin mo din kasi dito sa draft ng STI Olympians, madam, kulang sila ng crowd control.
Yes.
Kumbaga, well, meron silang disable, meron
Wala
silang
silang
knock
crowd
up,
control.
wala sila gaanong crowd control, which is, tingin ko, yun yung magiging threats sa side ng PLDT Smart Omega. They're removing all of those heroes na pwedeng mag-stop ng momentum nila kapag nag-play aggressively sila. Again, with the proper initiation, proper setup, yes, they do
Your
have
team
the
is
Cho, so
picking.
kailangan nila ng follow-up, which is one of the best heroes to do that is the Minotaur.
Looks like STI Olympians though will be having that Granger and this Kagura as their core heroes for that damage. It's kind of like Kagura is not usually seen, especially for the previous days, and this time I am excited on how this Kagura who it's going to perform for the second game. At ayan na nga for the fourth pick, it's going to be that Gushen locked in. Kanina hinover yung Kadite, pero nalock in na yung Gushen. And for the finals, it's going to be a Toms.
Nako, ang sakit niyan. Ito, well, sa PLDT Smart Omega, madam, nakikita ko dito yung burst potential nila.
Yes.
Napakalaki. Alam mo natin,
Sobra.
ang Gusion, isa sa mga heroes ngayon, mga kaibigan, na Gusion, top mages. Because the way that he can burst out enemy heroes, kailangan niya lang ng isang hero na pwedeng mag-lockdown sa isang target, which is the Kaja. Yung Divine Judgment niya, holding him down. Kasi as a Gusion player, isa sa mga challenges is hitting yung sword spike niya, yung first niya. Which is napakahirap patamaan kapag mobile heroes, kapag magaslaw or medyo mailap yung kalaban. With that Divine Judgment, that should be enough for them to burst out. That at least, or kahit yung tank ng STI Olympians dito, so medyo delikado nakikita ko. Medyo madaling i-pull off kasi yung composition ng PLDT Smart Omega against STI Olympians. But they just need to get that proper timing for them to initiate sa side naman ng STI Olympians.
But at the side naman for STI Olympians, no, they have this very good early game naman eh. The Guinevere can go offlane on their own, on her own, nang na-avoid yung pagpipick off eh. Siyempre nandun yung first skill niya, nandun din yung pagka for her chance of escape, which is her second skill. So medyo madali lang makapag go very smoothly ang Guinevere ng STI Olympians. But at the same time though, with the draft of STI Olympians, they're going for that mid-late game. But ladies and gents, this is going to be game number 2 between PLDT Smart Omega and STI Olympians.
Tingnan natin kung kaya bang i-force ng Game 3 ng STI Olympians. Ito mga kapipakilala natin ang ating mga players sa side ng PLDT Smart Omega. We have Kripsu on the Kaja, Heath naman sa ganyang Akai, Toshi playing the carry, Extort on the Gushen, and last but not the least, we have Kenji on the Sound.
For STI Olympians naman, though, we have Chester going for this show, Jiku with the Grok inside place with the Granger, Alui for that Kagura, and finally Deja Vu for the Guinevere. And so far, we are seeing just traditional lanes with both sides of the team. At ayan na nga, kanina nakita natin, no, nakipag one-on-one si Toms and si Guinevere. Medyo na low on health ng very slight tong si Thamos. Knowing nga, like what I said, medyo malaki ang damage potential ni Guinevere.
Yep, indeed.
And yeah.
So parang it's all about controlling the Gwen. As you can see, they're forcing yung the switch na tinatawagan natin. Iikot yung middle lane sa top lane habang yung offlane naman is pupunta sa middle lane to get that XP. So again, that's one of the best rotations na pwede mong gawin if you want to funnel a lot of
But
gold
look
for
at
heroes.
Jiku here with a very low break of health. Napaka-isang hit na lang pero hindi umabot because Inzai is going to protect Jiku away from danger.
Pero ano yun, ang laking opportunity yun. Space na ginawa sa side ng PLD Smart Omega, forcing 2 heroes sa side ng SDA Olympians to go back to their well to restore their HP. But the damage from the Shadow Blade Slaughter will rip through sa Gwen, mga
with
kaibigan.
the follow-through of his incandescence, nakita naman natin ang napakaganda pull of him with no hesitations of tower dive. But Heath though and Toshi has to back away because 4 members ng SIU Olympians ay nandito sa bottom side. Chester will be trying to go Shunpo on Toshi pero wala pa rin siyang ult for the Weight of the Dragon. But Kagura's yun yung overturn will kill carry over there.
Again, the prioritization ng STI Olympians on point. Alam nila na yung hindi nila kayang patayin si Heath dito. Pero talking about that Extort, able to burst out at least 1. Dalawa ang tumba sa STI Olympians mga kaibigan. Pero hindi pa rin yata sila tapos. Mukhang hinaharap nila si Alui. Alui trying to run away though. But he will be able to get get caught out
Oh, but
by
that
Deja
knockup
Vu.
and that Violet Requiem will be going for that Guinevere
Ang
and
ganda.
going for that Slay that Kaja, and the Chu will be finishing up with that double kill, and Exort will have no choice but to back away dahil napakakalahati na lang ng kanyang HP though. But Incandescence will be pulled off, pero hindi pa rin naabot.
Uy,
But
flicker!
the
Sakto,
Chester will
sakto.
use his flicker away, but still, ayan na nga yung friends ng STI Olympians though, and will be rotating to this turtle.
Kailangan nila makuha agad yung turtle dito. Ito lang yung magiging opening ng STI Olympians for them to take it. Kapag hindi pa nahuli ito ng STI Olympians,
Ooh.
it will be taken by PLD Smart Omega. Pero successfully, again, with the retribution from the Kagura, able to take down another objective side ng STI Olympians, which is also really necessary kapag naghahabol sila when it comes to net worth. And talking about net worth, 500 gold lang naman ang lamang ng PLD Smart dito mga kaibigan. But looking at the items, Arcane Boots plus the Azure Blade sa Gusion, so masakit na agad dyan.
Yes, but the Hurricane Dance will be used. Medyo kino-corner na si Deja Vu dito, but Deja
Magic
Vu
Thumb.
has to go back away to safety right here. And Soshi and Heath, of course, will be getting these minions going back to their lane. And Inzai plays in Chester will be pressuring Kenji here. Pero syempre, sneaky si Cripsu and Exort
Oo.
dito. Potentially to actually push
Oh.
them forward, but
Oh.
the shoot point, the whip, the dragon will be used. But the Thamas will be going for that kill with the help of his comrades. At yung bottom naman ngayon, nabigyan ng opportunity para ma-push. And the Gwyn had no choice but to actually just shove off the minions dahil it's a 2-2-1.
Pati ang ganda, makikita mo natin kanina dito. Ilang hero na yung pinapauwi lagi ng carry para lang mabigyan siya ng sariling space. Kasi kung sakaling more aggressively, nakita natin yung lineup ng PLD Smart Omega dito, they want to join the fights into Hurricane Dance.
Again. Corner na muli ang Guinevere dito. And Toshi just going free, hitting like wildfire. At ayan na nga, will be shoving more and more minions dun sa baba. Kahit push na, talaga pa rin go for gold sa bottom side. At ayan na nga, Exort will be trying to get that Chester pero hindi umabot. Jiku here though will be applying his first skill and his barrier. But of course, syempre walang mahuhuli because we know that Cripsu and Exort here has the discipline to back away, especially kapag wala silang members na sasagot sa kanilang initiation.
Yep, sa bottom lane naman, mukhang si Heath at si Toshi nakipagbakbakan kay Chester at Deja Vu, pero kita natin yung control ng lanes dito sa top lane. Mukhang si Keji mukhang maiisahan yata siya with the yin-yang overturn, and also with the rest of the crew sa side ng STA Olympians. He will be punished. 17 seconds sa sidelines habang sa field is Omega ng mga makakatanin sa Chester trying to run away. Cristo with the divine judgment and the incandescence from Exort, deleting him out, getting that revenge kill sa side ng PLD Smart Omega, and also getting another bonus. An inhibitor turret will be taken out.
It's a very good use of mispositioning coming from BLDT Smart Omega. Kasi alam nila na 3 members na nandun sa taas eh. Oh, but we have Heath here again, cornering inside with his Hurricane Dance, and Cushion again goes for that kill. Hindi na sila napapatalo, but the yin-yang overturn will be burning the health of Exort right here, and also Heath, pero nakapag-back away siya successfully, but in exchange, kailangan masacrifice si Akai doon.
The threat of the yin-yang overturn, the Shogyo-Mogyo of Alui is real, mga kaibigan. Si Crispo naman, mukhang nagdedelikado dito. Si Alui versus Jiko. Mukhang magic tama Crispo trying to run away, trying to juke is out. Violet Requiem will be juked out, but the damage from the power of nature and also another hit from Deja Vu will get that clean kill against Cripsu.
This is going to be a change of prioritization when it comes to PLDT Smart Omega dahil alam nilang masakit na ang yin-yang overturn ng Kagura dito, so they have to prioritize Kagura into actually picking him off before actually engaging into a very big team fight.
Kaso ang hirap niyan, madam. Kapag paano mo mahuhuli si Alui dito? Again, meron siyang Russia
may
Umbrella
pang-mind
Fleet.
game siya eh.
Oo, yan ang isa sa mga magaling mang psycho. Talking about psycho, Deja Vu with the sword spike combination plus the Shadow Blade Slaughter. Hindi ka makakatakas, boy! And taking another turret sa top. Ito naman si Chico naman on the front lines. Mukhang gagamitin siya ng wild charge, and Chester will help his comrade. Exor trying to run away though, but Crimson dito na si Chico. Mukhang tamang deadly lang ito, Wave of the Dragon. Mukhang makokontrol yata nila. He will be deleted 25 seconds on the sidelines. Mukhang pumasok rin ng STE Olympics dito. Tumatakbo away from Kenji. Elui trying to run away, but the damage from the umbrella is enough, plus the wild charge as well. Kenji with the
taunt. At ayun na nga yung barrier, ladies and gents, but Kenji though hindi pa rin nagpapaawat because he will be pick up that Grok at hindi pa rin pumigil dahil Kaja with that support getting the kill from that Kagura. Chester running for his life dahil 2-1 at naka-double king out with the help of his Ring of Order. Pero sa top lane, ladies and gents, nakita natin sneaky si Toshi and si Heath dito as they push the turrets doon sa baba.
Objective is the name of the game, mga kaibigan. But PLDT Smart Omega, again, knowing their priorities, taking down all the Tier 2 turrets, outside Tier 2 turrets sa side ng SEA Olympians, at ang laking space na nakuha nila doon. Yung aggression na ginawa ng PLD Smart Omega, at least medyo risky, high risk, high reward yung play na yon, but at least giving them a lot of space para sa Karen na makapag-farm dito para kay Toshi.
Nakita mo yun, medyo nasigipan sa daan
Oo,
si Thomas kanina no, with that Guardian's Barrier kanina with
sexy. Sexy.
medyo
Nakasingit pa siya
sexy
doon. Nakasingit pa siya doon sa
Thomas
unting
doon.
spasyo na yun.
Oo, pero yan na nga, with that, with the map domination na nakita natin from PLDT Smart Omega, alam na nila yung gagawin nila again from game 1. Aagawin at aagawin ang lahat ng resources na makuha nila. And once again, nakita natin, nag-overstay masyado ang members sa STI Olympians dun sa top
Yun,
side. Medyo
oo.
na-neglect ang bottom side. And
Hindi na control yung carry.
yes, but the knockup will be going and the Violet Requiem goes for the kill at hindi na naabot ang yun yung overturn ni Kagura doon. But it,
Oo.
of course, for secure kill na rin. But once again, katulad ng sinasabi natin kanina, medyo nag-overstay ang STI Olympians dito sa top side, giving an opportunity sa PLDT Smart Omega to push doon sa baba. And again, medyo may makikita ata yung pick-off dito.
Yep, napakagandang choke point dito na ginawa ni Jiku, but there will be no damage output sa side ng STI Olympians. And looking at the items here, Genius 1 pick up para kay Gwen, pero yung burst damage, grabe! Oh, wild charge para makatakbo, pero habulin pa rin siya ni Exort. Habul na habul mga kaibigan. Again, with the Hurricane Dash from Heat, not controlling anyone but Exort will be picked off by Inzai. Again, with the damage from the Deadly Sonata. Si Heat yata ma-overpunish, overcommit. No, will
They
sprint
will
off.
not risk it. It's better to actually pick off at least one of them. At kung napapansin mo, medyo na mali ng pagkaka-escape plan tong si Exort kanina at
Oo,
nakita na natin si
na-corner siya.
Chester. But Toshi here will be freeing Chester at
normal.
napakasakit ng kanyang light wheel, ladies and gents. But hindi pa rin naabot because Tower Hug is the key to survivability.
Again, hindi mo kailangan mag-overcommit. He knew na wala siyang kasama dun sa top lane. So, kailangan niya talaga mag-ingat dito. Play carefully. Pero, syempre, debate lang yun.
Debate
Baka yung opportunity na
The
pwede
mind
nilang
games.
i-pick off siya is nawala na. And also, giving that wall, small wall right there, making it more difficult. Wall charge mo kung tumama na naman. Mukhang nanakap yung dalawa. And also, Chester trying to isolate Toshi. Toshi will be taken out.
Beautiful pick-off and priority coming from STI Olympians at nag-decide sila na ma-pick off muna ang carry so that they will have -1 on their core heroes. But Kenji, though medyo nagpalit na sila, siya na yung nag-shove ng minions papunta doon sa tower ng STI Olympians. But this is a good this is actually a better game for STI Olympians though. I like their discipline and prioritization when it comes to targeting heroes. Pero nanakap na nga dito si Kajat, hindi nakapag-divine judgment. And of course, the Guinevere goes for that kill.
Ang bilis nung nung payong ni Alui doon. Kitang-kita mo naman talaga hindi binigyan ng pagkakataon na makatakas. Ito si And also SAE Olympians now trying to have an advantage when it comes to positioning into the Lord area, mga kaibigan, pero hindi pa enough yung damage. Alam din ng PLD Smart Omega na tinitake down nila yon. But at least they have 12 more seconds to do everything that they want. But unfortunately, PLD Smart Omega, they're backs out.
Yes.
Kung parang sa basketball, hindi ka makapunta. Kahit naman kayo, depensa lang. Depensang Pinoy.
Yes, tama. At nakikita natin ngayon, medyo low on health na yung middle turret ng STI Olympians. Though when it comes to objectives on pushing, lamang si PLDT Smart Omega. Pero nakakahabol naman in terms of killings at execution of team plays tong STI Olympians. It's actually a better game when compared to our game number 1 kanina, no? But
Yes, I agree.
I think paunti-unti na nilang nakikita na they have to prioritize also the core heroes. Pagdating naman sa PLDT Smart Omega, no?
Pero mahirap dito, kapansin mo, madam. Kahit si Toshi na medyo nauunahan siya sa farm, yung kills, rather yung items ni Exort dito, meron siyang Holy Crystal, meron siyang Calamity Reaper, Concentrated Energy, so he can fight every single time. Mukhang makakuha man sila ng Lord. PLDT Smart Omega with a Shadow Blade Slaughter from the, again, from Exort right there. Napakasakit talaga yan.
Medyo sneaky ang gaming ng PLDT Smart Omega ngayon, ano? Sneaky when it comes to pushing the bottom side and sneaky when it comes to getting that first Lord, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it's the first Lord at ayun na nga, the Lord will be going to the bottom side. This is going to add an advantageous stage for PLDT Smart Omega kasi binibigyan nila ng pressure ngayon ang STI Olympians. Syempre, the Lord is down and more members can go either mid lane or top lane at that.
Pati maganda rin kasi yan eh. Kumbaga para ma-force mo yung STA Olympians na magsama-sama dun sa Lord lane. And that will give them an opportunity to take down the Tier 2 turret na kakabasag nga lang ngayon. And also,
Yes.
PLDT Smart Omega dito, napakagandang control. Jico trying his best to at least buy some
Uy.
time for the Lord.
Medyo naging sexy din si Lord doon
Oo,
dahil
yung mga
nakalos sa
Kala
sa
ikaw lang,
barrier.
ako rin. Kala mo sexy rin ako dito kahit wala pa akong
Yes.
ilaw. Pero ito na nga, 12 minutes mga kaibigan pang pasok. Si
Ooh!
Hit Eater can dance. Mukhang saktong-sakto, but he's taking a lot of damage though. But Shadow Blade Slaughter is still not enough. Tier 3 turret will be taken out by the Lord. At mukhang hindi pa rin tapos sa STI Olympians. Mukhang nagdedelikado na. Ramdam na nila ang kaba.
Split push ang PLDT Smart Omega because we are seeing the mid lane kanina si Kenji will be pushing that mid bot. Here naman sa side though, Chester medyo
Aroy!
naipit at na-defeat ng ating Gusion right here. At si Toshi hindi na magpapatumpik-tumpik pa, medyo binibigyan niya ng harassment to si Alui, and the Violet Recruit will be pushed, but the carry, naku po, look at her fickle sword. And ladies and gents, tapusin na ng PLDT Smart Omega to, and they have the second game with a sweep of 2-0.
Nako, nagdedelikado na mga kaibigan ng STIE Olympians. But PLDT Smart Omega will win the series against STIE Olympians mga kaibigan. They will be the top 1 team para sa ating chart later on. So again, they have 16 points. They gathered 3 points, so that's 19 points in total. And top 2 natin ngayon is 17 points.
Which is the Signal Ultra Warriors. But of course, we will have to see if Signal Ultra Warriors will be able to actually defend their current spot right now. Pero that was a very beautiful execution done by both teams actually. I mean, in my opinion, mas maganda yung gameplay ng STI Olympians ngayon. Kasi may laban na sila eh. And look at the kills. It's not really far because 18 to 12. And the damage output that is being done by Alui kanina, it's a possible threat talaga for Toshi and for Exort eh.
Indeed. Pati mapapansin mo dito, yung Kagura, meron siya mga perfect plays. But unfortunately, looking at the current draft right now, medyo may hirapan talaga sa when it comes to damage control, since si Exort is napakataas na ng damage niya. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, 8,700, 725 ang score ni Exort ngayon. And he might be another back-to-back MVP para sa series natin ngayong hapon.
And actually, it kind of depends kasi Toshi also was actually doing quite well nung pinipick off niya si Guinevere kanina. Tama, hindi na niya natapos yung Violet Recruit niya with that last knockup kasi na-free hit na siya eh. Pero ang MVP of the game natin, ladies and gents, it's going to be Kripsu with that Kaja with a KDA of 3-3-11. Kill participation of 78%, which is napaka-explainable naman with his good Divine Judge talaga. And of course, the net worth of 7,532.
Talagang finiflex ni Idol Kripsu.
Flexing his biceps. Sana ako din meron.
Alam niya na kapag nahawakan ko yung aking Kaja, sure win. Sure win. Ibig kong sabihin is ganoon lang siya kataga-confident. Again mga kaibigan, kapag nakakuha kayo ng comfort heroes nyo, that will at least result at least 20% more win rate advantage. Win rate advantage kapag nakakuha. Pero syempre mga kaibigan, pag-usapan natin yan more about what happened for our Game 1 and Game 2 mamaya-maya. Magbabalik kami. TDZ and Seiya will be with you again shortly. This is the Nationals. Don't go anywhere.